Hey everybody, Mrs. Bianchi here. This question's a little more complex than you might realize at first. Use the information in the dot plot to answer the questions. The runner's time in a 5K race are rounded to the nearest 5/10 of a minute on the dot plot. Draw a histogram based on the data in the dot plot. Before you start doing a histogram, you have to make a commitment about what your intervals are going to be. So I thought I would make it a little bit larger here. This is the same dot plot. And if we realize that we can do the 20 through 22 range, the 22 through 24 range, the 24 through 26 range, I have this all color coded. So let's make the lines here. We have the blue grouping, we have the red grouping, and we have the purple grouping, and then we have the green grouping. All right, even though I didn't quite make those the same length. Now, when we say what's the cutoff here, so this starts at 20, and the red grouping starts at 22. The purple grouping starts at 24. The green grouping starts at 26, and then we end at the 28. Now, the thing that's important to understand is that when you figure out, when we have dots that fall, like this stack of dots, do you see how that happens to land right on the number 24? You have to make a commitment. Which side are those going to land on? Now, I color coded it to make it a little bit easier for you to understand that we're going to include these three dots in this grouping, what I'm calling the purple grouping. And these two dots too. Like, some people get confused and say, well, is that part of the purple grouping or is it part of the green grouping? Because it falls right on the number 26. If we say, and I put dots here to understand when that group starts. So the blue group starts with 20 and it doesn't include 22. It ends just before the 22. The red group starts at 22 and then it continues on until you just get to before 24, because 24 is part of the next group. So that's important that you understand that, because then that helps you to understand how tall each stack will be. So this has a frequency of 2. So that means we have to make this, if we go by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. See, the most that we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dots. So we're good with the 12. So the 2 grouping, we have 2 in that stack. In the red grouping, if we count how many we have there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go up to 4 on that one. The purple, we said that we have 12. So we'll go up to the 12 on that. And then the green group, we have 3 in that group. So that's going to go up to the 3, which would be about right here. All right, so my bars aren't quite, I really should have made them all the same size. Now, if we look at the textbook company's interpretation of what it should look like, it should look like this, right? We had 2, 4, 12, and 3 in our stacks. So this is a perfectly done one. If you use rulers and tools to help you create perfect rectangles that are all going to be the same width, then that's perfect.